Wow, what a fascinating conversation with Valerie. If you're interested in the story of the rock and the Palladians and the creation story, it's in her books. Like she kept saying, it's in the books. But I was just chatting with Valerie after the show, and we're talking about the Andromeda galaxy, Andromeda Val. Andromeda stands for Andromeda. And Val, I think it's, her name because it's an aspect of her that's residing in the Andromeda galaxy as a star person, as we all are, because there is no linear time when you're outside of three-dimensional consciousness. And so all our lives, including our lives on other star systems, other dimensions, are happening simultaneously. And she was saying that the Andromeda galaxy is just massive, and that it has many universes inside the galaxy, many suns, many worlds, many forms of consciousness, many. It's just too huge for our minds to comprehend. She was saying that in years to come, thousands, maybe millions of years to come, that this Milky Way universe will become a part of the Andromeda galaxy. I don't know. I mean, how does it help us live our daily lives? It's all very fascinating, but how does it help us live our daily lives right now? The question that my friend Rachel posed, which is a question that I wanted to pose to her about, who are we? What are we doing here? And, what are we doing here now? Like, what are we supposed to do now? It wasn't really answered by her, nor was it answered by Al Turinga, only to say, your guide knows that, your higher self knows what you're doing here, tune into that. And that's true. But if you feel you're here to make a difference, then you are here to make a difference. And I think that it's all about the evolution of human consciousness. So what does that mean? It means overcoming the fight that you have inside yourself. So if you're fighting with anyone, whether it is with an ex-husband or a family member or an old friend, clean that up. Clean up your own vibration. As light workers, we haven't come to earth, or light bearers or light weavers, we haven't come to earth to engage in the old paradigm of consciousness, which is separation consciousness, which is the consciousness of the ego that says yours and mine and I'm right and you're wrong. We've come to engage in unity consciousness, meaning that we can have different opinions, but we can work together in this world and feel connected regardless of our ideas, thoughts, beliefs, and opinions. So it doesn't mean that because you have connection to your star family or your guides, or that you channel exalted wisdom or messages from the stars, that you have to feel any different or separate to the rest of the human race that doesn't understand that. Just because they don't understand it doesn't divide you. Religion has done a great job on this planet of dividing us. My God, your God, my point of view, your point of view. And as star beings or light bearers here to help the evolution of human consciousness, we're here to live the unity, to not feel divided from anyone. I remember I did a course in my house years ago, probably 15, 18 years ago, and I was teaching deliberate creation. And there were a lot of people there, or a couple of people there, that felt very separate to their family and their friends because they had had an awakening and their family no longer understood them. They didn't understand psychic awareness. They didn't understand channeling. They didn't understand any of this stuff. And so they started to dismiss the people that didn't understand them. And my message to them then, and you now, is that that's not what we're here to do. We're not here to dismiss people that don't understand us, or to fight with people or make people wrong. We're here to feel unified regardless of our opinions, ideas, and beliefs. And that unity and love consciousness is such a powerful way that we will expand the evolution of consciousness in this world. For when you feel one with everyone, even though they look different to you, they sound different to you, they have different opinions, they can sort of scream at you and call you stupid and call you wrong and call you crazy. When you feel that connection of who they are as source energy, experiencing the forgetfulness of what it is to be human. Even in our awakening, there's still a lot we don't remember. There's just, they might have 1% of memory, we might have 2%, and there's like 98% of stuff that we don't remember. So there's a lot of forgetfulness that we're all living under. And we're all here together doing the same thing. We're all the extension of source energy. We're all brilliance coming into a dense environment and choosing to forget who we are. And so we can't judge the ones that don't remember, because they're God too, choosing to forget. As Tabash would say, they're God doing it their way. So that's what we can all do as light bearers here on earth, is to love each other regardless of our beliefs and feel unified. And in that unification of hearts and minds, we will expand the consciousness of this world and move to the next evolutionary step of working together for the betterment of humanity and humankind and the planet and all her creatures and all her beings. Feel that unification of love and work together for the betterment of life here in this world. And that's the best thing you can do. And how you do that, you can start a podcast, you can teach people to cook, you can write poetry, you can sing songs. Doesn't matter how you do it. You can teach, you can give birth to star children. Doesn't really matter how you do it. Just do it in love. Just know that you are love. Remember to feel it and remember to be it. Thanks for watching another show on ATP Media. And yes, who's coming into the Inner Sanctum? So Lois, who I've had on the show this year, I asked her to come in, who is teaching us about going back to our aspects that in this life, the inner child who felt divided, who experienced the contrast and then, broke away, and that sort of feels alone and not understood and hurt. Connecting to those aspects of ourselves. It can be in this life or it can be in others. I had a client where I was doing that too, and she was seeing herself as a child in another life, feeling that was still affecting her life now. And then bringing those aspects together in love and feeling that unity inside ourselves. So Lois is coming in as our guest teacher this month of March into the Inner Sanctum. And a lot more beautiful teachers are coming in. And of course, I'm online every week chatting to you about deliberate creation, who you are as source energy, living a physical world existence, and reminding you, I call my sessions reminders from home, reminding you of your power to be deliberate and focus and create on purpose. Much love to you all. Remember to buy the book Awakened by Death. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.